Yeah. So well, there are some prerequisites. First of all, when you talk about capacity planning, the first thing is your work center should be relevant to finite scheduling. Okay, finite scheduling is nothing but the capacity planning. In the other terms, we call it as a capacity planning. So basically, when you go to check your work center, make sure your work center has the valid capacity and the formula mentioned. And the second most prerequisite is you should have the relevant to finite scheduling ticked. This box should be activated.
Mm-hmm.
When this box is activated, system will consider this work center ready for the capacity planning. If this
Mm-hmm.
box is not activated, you cannot do capacity planning against this work center, or you cannot even check the pulled capacity against this work center. All right.
Yes, भैया.
Now, if you want to check the capacity, you can see the capacity data also here. Like the machine is about to start every day at 9 a.m. in the morning, and it will be stopped at 6 p.m. in the evening. There will be a break of 1 hour. Okay, so
Yes, yes.
the capacity became 8 hour then, and
Mm-hmm.
your factory calendar is India. All right. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if I open the factory calendar for India, all right, this is the one. So you can see there are 5 work day. Okay, apart from the regular holidays and all, normally in a week there are 5 working days from Monday to Friday. Okay, so if
Mm-hmm.
every day it is running for 8 hours, then weekly how much capacity it has 40 hours, because 8 day
It
per
has a 45 days.
correct
Okay.
into 5 is equal to 40 hours. You can see that in the T code CM01, okay, where you can check the individual capacity of any work
ओके
center.
भाई. ओके. ये वो तो साइड में थोड़ा उसको डिस्प्ले ऑन कर दीजिए ना, ताकि कोड हमको आसानी से दिखेगा. लेफ्ट राइट में, राइट में जो लिस्ट जो चेक करते हैं, इसमें क्लाइंट आता है और बाकी सब आता है डिस्प्ले टी कोड. हाँ भैया.
All right.
हाँ.
Now I
हाँ
came
हाँ.
to this T code and I enter this work center as lead. Okay. When you come to this T code, enter the work center and the plant. Once you enter
ओके.
the work center and the plant, press enter. It will take you to the next screen where you can see the available capacity for any week. Okay. This is showing week wise now. So this is the current week is 19th week. Okay. The current week is 19th week.
यस
Now you can
भैया.
see it says 24 hour of capacity available on current week. The reason is it's Wednesday and Monday and Tuesday is already gone. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 hour, 8 hour, 8 hour. It becomes
यस.
24 hours.
यस भैया. यस.
Okay. For the next
यस
week, you
भैया.
can see it says 40 hours. All right. And there you can see a requirement of this against this work center. So wherever this work center is used in any production order which have a capacity requirement, it will show
यस
you in
भैया.
this pool here in the
यस भैया.
requirement window. All right. You can select
यस यस
that
भैया.
and click on this capacity detail per period. So it will show you exactly what is the production order number, what is the material, and how much quantity is there, and how much capacity is just consuming. Right? You can see
यस.
the material is 1646. Your pegged requirement means the requirement element. In our case, it is the production order number, right? 6423. If
यस
you
भैया.
double click on that, it will take you to the production order here. And you can see it is starting from 19th of April, and it is getting finished by 20th of April. But give me a second now. Hey, is it April or what month it is? Give me a second. I just want to
मे
see.
5th fifth month by
All right,
maybe.
this is fifth time.
Yes, भैया.
Okay. Okay. Capacity is all available. Let me schedule it first of all. Let me see. All right.
Yes, भैया.
You can see now it will be starting from, if I schedule the production order in the, you can go to CO02 and you can click on this schedule order icon. As soon as you click on that icon, automatically you can see the order scheduled now. And there is a scheduling carried out log also available. If you want to see that log, you can go to the logs here and you can see the scheduling indicator. There is a warning
Yes.
message. And what is the warning message? Let us see. Started is in the past. Today's scheduling. All right. That's not an matter. Okay. You can save it up and you can refresh it. So you can see the same thing here again. All right. Are you getting my point?
Yes, भैया.
Okay. The same way, this work center is used in some other production orders, and those are capacity consumption in the 25th week. Okay, in the 25th week, if you select that element, click on the detail period here, it will show you all the production orders which are scheduled in that week. Okay, so in that week, total you have 40 hours of available capacity, but you have a requirement of total 61.765 hours. Okay, there is 8 piece of requirement in this production order. It will take 13.846 hours. Similarly, another production order, it is going to take 5 plus hour, 38 plus hour, and there is 4 plus hour. Okay, and if when you club them, it becomes 61 hour. So now you see your available capacity is 40%, 40 hour, and your requirement is 61 plus hour, 61 plus hour. So there is a remaining
21.
available capacity which is going into negative because your requirement is more than the available capacity.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
भैया.
so that's why you can see the capacity load is saying that it's coming in red color and it shows in 154%. Okay, there is an overload. The same way, if you check the 26th week here, you can see the available capacity is 40 hour and you have a requirement of 10.14 hour on 26th week. So it will be something around 25%. You know, you have 40 hour and your requirement is 10%, 10 hour. So it will be something around 25%. Remaining available capacity is 40 minus this one is equal to 29.86 hour.
Yes, yes, भैया.
All right.
Okay.
And this
Yes,
is
भैया.
for the capacity category for machine. If you check the capacity category for labor, you can see that here also. And this capacity, two capacity category, why it is appearing over here? Because in the work center, you have maintained two capacity category. Right? You can see the capacity category is 001 and 002. But here you have not maintained any formula. The formula, since the formula are not there, the capacity is not getting calculated. And that's the reason when you go to the CM01 screen, you can see the requirement is showing 0.
Okay.
Because there is no associated formula to calculate the capacity requirement.
Okay.
All right, is it clear to you?
Yes, 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 भैया. Yes.
Okay.
Only
Now,
if the data is maintained, then only if it will calculate. Okay.
all right, correct. And there is a T code available called CM02 also. You can go to CM02 as well, and you can see the pegged requirement in a list-wise manner. Okay, absolutely. I mean, this is also the same thing, but here you'll see it in a list-wise manner. And if you want to see that in a graphical view also, you can see that here. Okay, so capacity details of lead and I'm sorry for the all right.
Yes, भैया.
So you can see the 3D view, you can see the 2D view, page up, page down. Okay, you can see the 2D view.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Getting my point?
Yes, भैया. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, you can see this is how you can do the capacity analysis. You can also use the T code CM03 for that. You go to CM03 and you can see
Those were the भैया histograms ना histogram
correct,
histographic.
correct, correct. Give me a second. It seems like CM03 basically shows the capacity requirement day wise. Okay, but it seems it's showing there is no full available. Give me a moment. Let me see or let me analyze why this is coming like this. Okay, we'll give a look at that. But before that, let me take you to one more thing and let us understand how a capacity requirement get calculated or get generated first of all. Okay, sometimes you might get some support issue during your project that you have a production order which is scheduled on that date, but system is not generating any requirement. Okay, so there are two places where you can see or where you can analyze why it is not being generating the requirement. One thing is the work center. Make sure you check the formula if everything is correct or not. You can see here,
Okay.
last time we seen that there was no capacity requirement for 002 category because we didn't maintain the formula here. Okay, but for 001 you can see the formula here. So system was showing the requirement. Now in some cases, even though the formulas are maintained correctly, everything is maintained correctly, still system will not show you the capacity requirement. In that case, what you have to do is you have to check a configuration available in the system that is called OPU3. Right?
You,
Go to OPU3 and for your plant and production order type, PP01 or YP01, anything which you have selected. So click on the generate capacity equation. Yeah. Right. For the detailed
yes,
scheduling, you'll have to activate the generate capacity.
yes, yeah.
Right. So since this indicator is not activated, if you go and create a production order, so I activated that. Okay, I activated this, but I have not saved these changes as of now. Now I can go to create a production order for the material 1622. Let me take PP01 here, and let me take 10 quantity. Let me take it as today's date or current date. Okay, I want to schedule it in the current date. So it's getting started from today and it will be in. So it's getting into 2022. Anyway, based on the capacity available, it is moving on forward. If you go to the control indicator here, you can see the calculate capacity requirement. This setting is getting copied from your standard setting available for this one. Okay, give me a second. I think I selected here ID is 1. You have to select PP01 type.
Okay.
Okay. So for PP01 type, you can see this generate capacity requirement. Since this is activated, this one is getting copied here. If I remove this and I create a new production order, you will see it will not be copied. Right. Now, let me do not save it up. I will create a new production order. Quantity. I will take it on today's date. And go to the control here, you can see this option is not getting activated. Since this option is not getting activated, that means the production order which will be created when you save it, this production order is not going to generate a capacity requirement.
Okay.
3472. If you go and check in CM01 or something, you'll see that. Okay, I will. This is CM03. Now, let me go to CM01. For the 19th week, you can see the capacity requirement is unchanged. I added a new production order, but still it's not showing in the pool because that production order is not generating any capacity requirement. What I'm going to do is now I will change it to calculate capacity requirement and save it. Okay, this order is now saved. Now, if you go and refresh it, you can see a new order. This is the same order, 3472. You can see that 3472 is showing up with one each, and it has a requirement of 4 hours. Right?
Yes,
Is it clear to you now?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, great. So that's it on the capacity planning. And if you have any question, you can come back to me at any time.